let's talk about this alignment, the growth through alignment, because a lot of businesses, small or large, they're really not aligned. And I think a lot of that has to do with us as entrepreneurs, because alignment and process is not my strong suit, Ryan. I've got a son who works in my business and it's his. So he's bringing alignment and processes. I'm causing havoc. Talk to us about the rocket ships. You have 5 Ps. How does that work for a small startup business or a very established business? What's going on there?
Absolutely. So the clarity around this really came about a little bit over 2 years ago. I went to something called the Purpose Summit, and I'm a process person, and I think to build on your point that many entrepreneurs are sort of either a visionary or they're an integrator type person, right? There are some models out there around that. And, when you really look at, there's consultants who do like human resources, organization development type, they really focus on the people. Right. And there are Lean Six Sigma type folks that are really focused only on process. And what became really clear to me over the last 20 years, and it becomes more and more clear every day, is that intersection, that integration of people and process is really what needs to happen to have effective results.
How do you work with people, business owners, when they come to you? I mean, is there a diagnostic tool you use, or is it just Q&A? How do you get them to realize, business owners always think the answer is marketing and sales? It's not always the answer. Those usually are factors, but as you said, you can have all the sales and marketing in the world, but if your processes aren't working right, or if your people aren't the right people, you're not going to deliver the right product and service right? So just talk, what's going through the mind of the business owner, let's say before he reaches out to you, what's he experiencing them? And we'll use business owner because that's my audience, but it could be nonprofit. What's going on in their heart, their head, and they're going,
I've come to 2 questions that I typically ask business owners. And one is, what pain do you experience? Is like, what happens when people don't follow your process? The second thing, so what pain do they experience in that? The second question I ask is, what pain does it cause your organization when your processes break down? So those 2 questions, one of them is internal. They start thinking about, what pain do I experience when people don't follow the process? The other is somewhat external, and the answers I get align with these, internal, what pain am I experiencing? How's this hurting me? And then when I ask that second one, what pain does it cause your organization when your processes break down? And they start telling me about lost customers and employee frustration and all of these things that are sort of external. When they start taking those things to heart, the pain and the frustration that's building because either they don't have processes or people aren't following the processes that they have. When they start thinking through and being able to articulate what that pain looks like, that really becomes a fruitful conversation about, all right, what can we do to help you get there?